Hello Motor Rider World fans, welcome to Paddock Talk, talking Misano MotoGP Sunday race day, and what a fantastic day. The atmosphere was electrifying, being part of kind of the Dovi, the Grazie Dovi, the Dovi farewell over the whole weekend has been fantastic, and today it was just epic. There was this great vibe throughout the whole day. All his fans were here, his friends, his family. There was just Dovi everywhere, and yeah, well deserved. The man is an absolute legend. What he did for the sport, what he's accomplished, and sad to see him go, especially the way it has gone this year with the disappointing performances and that. But it's time. He's ready to move on and carry on. And yeah, just grazie Dovi, grazie Dovi. It was an emotional day for everyone, but it was great to see. Good result for him in the end, 12th. Fought hard and finished safe, sound, and he can go enjoy the rest of the time now with his family and riding motocross, as a lot of the guys in the paddock here say. He's an avid motocross rider and he's ready to go ride with some of the world's best. So well done Dovi, grazie Dovi. Thank you so much for accommodating me as part of the team along with Darren. It's been great. It's been an absolute honor. It really has been. As for the rest of Misano, it was great to see a packed crowd. The paddock this whole weekend has been absolutely jam-packed. It's definitely the busiest paddock I've been to throughout the whole entire year, and the racing did not disappoint. Enea Bastianini, his nickname and his tagline is just, it suits him down to the ground. The Beast and push like a bastard, because that's what the man is. He's a beast because he just hunts and hunts. He hunted Pecco and he just pushed like a bastard. And that last lap, he nearly ran into the back of Pecco going into turn 4. Had to pick the bike up, and then still posted the fastest lap of 31.8 on the last lap with that mistake. That's how hard. That's how he pushed like a bastard on that last lap. After that move, I kind of think, it's over. He's never going to catch, and he really did push it to Pecco Bagnaia. That is going to be such an interesting combination next year in that factory Ducati team. Ducati, this is probably, I would say, the strongest team they've assembled in a very long time. Dovi and Lorenzo was supposed to be the strongest team ever, and in many stages it was. But Lorenzo was still adapting to the Ducati. Enea is Ducati through and through. Pecco is Ducati through and through. That is going to be a formidable force next year. And who is going to be the number one rider? I think Pecco clearly still will obviously have that tag, but Enea is not gonna just sit and play the teammate role, I think, as well as Jack Miller did. It's going to be fireworks in that team. But well done to those two. Pecco Bagnaia again just was the master. He just hammered. He soaked up the pressure. I was waiting for a mistake to come, and he didn't make that mistake in front of his home fans. 4 wins in a row. The first ever Ducati rider in the Premier Class to win 4 races in a row. And that is very impressive if you think the like of Casey Stoner, Jorge Lorenzo, Dovi, Valentino Rossi, with his spell for 2 years. So well done Pecco Bagnaia, and that championship is closed down even more now with Fabio Quartararo in 5th, a brilliant 5th, I must add, coming from 8th on the grid. Again, just riding the absolute wheels off that Yamaha. There's nothing more he could have done. But this is going to be his problem for the rest of the year. These Ducatis are just getting better. The likes of Luca Marini, Bezzecchi would have been in the mix. Jack Miller, Pecco was, I don't want to say fortunate, because I think he would have been battling with them or potentially beaten them. But he got away with a little bit today. Fabio Quartararo not, with the likes of Bezzecchi and Miller crashing out. It's going to go all the way down to the wire. Pecco has got that momentum now, and it's going to be hard to stop him. So exciting rest of the season. There's no doubt about that. Maverick Vinales, another brilliant ride from Maverick Vinales. He was really sticking it at the beginning there, maybe pushed a little bit too hard too soon, and just overcooked those tires and settled for yet another brilliant podium. The man is looking brilliant, and he's kind of leaving his teammate in the dust at the moment. It was another solid performance from Aleix in 6th place, but certainly has lost a bit of pace compared to Pecco, Maverick, Enea, who just seemed to be just pulling away, just that one level above. And Aleix had that brilliant start and had that crash at Silverstone, and he's doing a fantastic job to stay in there, but just doesn't have that little bit extra now to keep himself in that podium hunt, and certainly in the championship fight hunt. It looks like it's going to be between Pecco and Fabio Quartararo, as it was last year, but it's going to go down to the wire. There's no doubt about that. But Fabio certainly is doing everything he can to damage the limitation, or limit the damage, I should say. and just keep this championship going. He's still got a comfortable margin, but yeah, try and stop Pecco in this kind of form. The man is just relentless. He is just a relentless war machine, Pecco Bagnaia, and it was fantastic to see in front of his home crowd. Luca Marini, another fantastic ride in 4th place. Brilliant by Luca Marini. His stock is just rising. I talk about it every time I do a show. He really is doing a fantastic job. Rider of the day, obviously Pecco Bagnaia, Enea Bastianini, Luca Marini close there in 4th. Brad Binder 15th to 8th, pretty about the start where he shoved it on the inside of Zarco, and unfortunately Zarco went down and Brad lost a lot of time at the start, and then had to fight his way through, had really good pace, got stuck behind Miguel for a couple of laps, put a hard move on Miguel. Once he got past Miguel, just was hunting. He was just hunting, doing the normal Brad Binder hunting, and just couldn't quite get onto the back of Alex Rins for that 7th place. But nevertheless, 8th place, a good result. But Brad, there was more. I spoke to him this morning after warm-up, and he was like, I wish I had this bike on the Saturday. If he had had that bike on the Saturday, it would have just lined him up better for Sunday. So they found something. It showed with his pace. His race pace was fantastic, and it's a pity about that start happening and having to fight his way through. But some positives, a lot of positives to take, even though Brad wasn't happy at the end. He like a bulldog chewing on a wasp, basically at the end. They're coming to the pits, but that fire's there, and they made a step in the right direction, which is good news. So that's a big positive. As for Darren, again, was having a brilliant ride, just behind Dovi and Brad at one stage, and he said he was managing the pace well. He the game plan was really just to pace himself and not panic, and just wait for the right moment. And he said he felt so comfortable with Dovi's pace, and was quite happy hanging in there. And all of a sudden, 7-8 laps to go, the rear tire just fell off the end of a cliff, and that unfortunately put end to his race. He literally dropped 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds in the last couple of laps, and falling down to 16th place. But nevertheless, another good ride from Darren. More positives to take, more proof that he's a MotoGP rider. Just needs that little bit more time. But it was a good mature ride from Darren, because again, it could, so much could have gone wrong. He could have panicked. He could have. But he brought it home in 16th. Just missed out on the points, unfortunately. But a lot of data gained, a lot of experience gained, and he's looking forward to this 2-day test on Tuesday and Wednesday at Misano, just to try more things. This is what he needs more of, is just trial and error, and settle time, and bum in the seat, and just doing laps. So let's hope that he can use that and take it into Aragon, and we see a better performance there. So yeah, that's pretty much it from Misano. We'll do a full Talking MotoGP Monday night. So tomorrow night, I fly back to the UK. I should be back. It might be delayed a little bit, so just keep a lookout. I might only be able to do it at 9 o'clock, but just keep a lookout. If it's too rushed for Monday night, we'll definitely do it Tuesday night. So keep a lookout on the Motor Rider World Facebook page for the details of our live Talking MotoGP on our Facebook page, and join in the live chat. So brilliant weekend here at Misano. My first Misano MotoGP experience. It was absolutely fantastic, especially being involved with the Grazie Dovi party, and again with Brad and Darren and everything. It's fantastic. MotoGP, absolutely love you. Thank you for a great weekend, but we've got a lot to talk about in Talking MotoGP, so keep a lookout for that.